Good afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this, you're checking in. Of course, if you saw my last video, you know that I bailed from work because it was a hostile work environment and stupid. But anyway, this will give me a good opportunity to show you what I had stocked piled at work in case of an emergency. This is a work bag. Emergency work bag, pro carry, tactical. Anyway, here's what I had in here. Stuff. Um, we'll start from the basics. This is the bag I kept it in. Cheap Walmart bag, and it actually folds into itself to make a very small thing. An 80% wool blanket, a small sleeping bag, not a cold weather one. This is, low. It's only to 50 degrees, which tends to blanket if I need to stay warmer than that. Basically, it's more of a pad just to sleep on if I happen to be stuck at work. Catastrophe happens. I can't really get out of the city. The only place I really have to take shelter was at work. Um, I have a headlight here. Good stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's bright. Ugh, can't see. Some paracord, 550 paracord, plastic drop cloth, a metal container to boil water. I got this at Goodwill for $1, which I think is a pretty good buy. Make sure it's single walled. This one is. It's easier to boil water and whatnot. Duct tape, hand warmers, emergency blanket, a lock, which actually, kept it locked up. All this was in this bag, except for this, in a locker with my name on it. So I knew where it was, and no one knew what was in it. Emergency candles. These burned for quite a long time. A knife, matches, hand sanitizer, batteries for this little radio, a small sewing kit, cards, because, if I'm not alone, or if even I am alone, I'm going to get bored. Something to do. Flushable wipes, because the toilet paper there is shit. No pun intended. A small gun cleaning kit, because I was at an armed, post, as you could call it. Light sticks, a pry bar. This goes with the cleaning kit. Pencils, 2 tourniquets, zip ties, 2 boxes of 9mm ammo, because that's what I carried, was a 9mm. 91 alcohol, 91% alcohol for this penny stove that I made. You can look up how to do that. They're relatively efficient and do get pretty hot, and this fuels that. A little light, gloves, 2 MREs, and yeah, I think that's it. Now, I know you're looking at this, or maybe you're not, and you're thinking to yourself, WTF, where's the first aid stuff? Why only tourniquets? Well, the reason for that is, I also got this pad of paper. The reason for that is was an armored truck company, and we always had a surplus of first aid kits laying around. So if I really needed first aid, I knew where it was. It was scattered about everywhere. So, all this stuff here will keep me comfortable, will enable me to, if I need to, go out in an urban environment and collect what I need, get into buildings, clear debris if I'm trapped or something. All at the same time being able to feed myself for at least 2 days. It should have been a 3-day. I'm not sure where the third MRE went. I thought there was a third one, but I guess not. I would have been surprised, right? Um, and I can always boil water with the penny stove if I need to, because we also had cases of water laying around. But if that ran out, I could, get water from a toilet or a rain gutter or a ditch or whatever and boil it, which would not make it 100% safe, but a lot safer than not boiling it. How's that? But, with everything else here, I can also uh, patch holes in the roof if the roof got busted and was, exposing us, or, do whatever I need to do. The gloves, the pry bar, those are great for urban environments because you can, bust open doors, bust open locks, stuff like that if you need to go out and get supplies or initially just escape. Yeah, so that's everything in my work emergency bag, tactical carry, cool, awesome sack in a locker. And of course, having all this, I did understand that no one else had anything like this. So that's why it was in the locker room, locked up. I could just say I'm going to the bathroom, and I could, you know, eat or boil water or reload a magazine, or listen to the radio, and they would have no clue as of what I was doing. And that sounds shitty, but at the same time, this is me. This is for me. I'm the prepared guy. If things go downhill and you're not prepared, shame on you. And knowing some of the people I had to work with, they would have immediately, jumped on this and tried to take it for their own or borrow things and not bring them back or whatever. So, I mean, you gotta look after yourself. I'm gonna give you a little. There was a study done where if you trapped people, let's say on a subway car with no way to escape, if you trapped people like on a subway car with no way to escape, within 24 hours, they would turn to cannibalism. That's how, you know, soft and animalistic people have become. Now imagine you're stuck, at work in a city away from home with no way to get out of the city at the moment, and it's been 2 days, or even a day, or even 12 hours, and there's, no vending machine, there's no Coke machine because, you know, upper management doesn't care about anyone where I work. And you're hungry, you've got nothing to eat, and, you know, the one guy comes out with two MREs, puts one down, and starts eating one, and he's feeling good. You're probably gonna get aggressive, and things are gonna happen, and we all carry weapons, and it's gonna go bad. It's gonna go south quick. But yeah. So anyway, this is everything that I had in a locker hidden away in case I needed it. Um, so yeah, there you go. I'm not sure what else to say about it. But I recommend if you can't keep anything of this nature or this amount in where you work, at least try and keep a get home bag in your car, um, or keep. I mean, MREs you can buy pretty cheap. Get a couple of those and just put them in a desk drawer if you work in an office or whatnot, or just keep enough stuff in your vehicle to where you can get by. I mean, and all this I didn't buy it once. I accumulated it over time, or I kind of had it stockpiled, or I found it on sale. And yeah, that's kind of where I was at. So, another little look into the way I conduct myself and how I live. Yeah. That said, if you're watching this, you're checking in, be kind to each other, love one another. We're all we've got. If you haven't talked to anybody that you know in like 3 or more days or 6 hours, check in with them, see how they're doing, make sure they're doing all right. If they need anything, what's going on in your life. That person you live with, that you might be stir crazy with, if you're stuck indoors or whatever, just walk up and give them a hug, man. We all need a hug once in a while. I need a hug. So yeah, that's that. And that's it. You have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Be careful. And if you're watching this, you're checking in.